and help me out.
10-year-old can now fly an aircraft solo, but they can't ride an e-bike by themselves. They can leave school and work full-time, but they can't ride their legal pedal assist e-bike to that same job unsupervised. They can be sentenced to life imprisonment. They can get a gun licence and go target shooting or hunting. But according to this government, they're not cognitively capable of riding a pedal assist bicycle unsupervised. It is absurd.
Oh wait, Mick, I just found this on the ground. Were you meant to read this one too? No, that's all right, don't worry. I'm happy to read it. I can read it for you. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. You go relax, no problem. Yeah, just go take a load off, man. You've done a lot of work. And we thank you for your research. We really appreciate you acknowledging the bullshit laws in the country. Oh. No, I'm fine. Okay, so taking on from Mick, and thank you all for being here. In Queensland, they can... Well, I thought it was just one page, but seems the law's a little bit messy. And this is just about age 16, but anyways, better get the glasses on for this one. Okay. Thank you guys. I promise I won't be long. I'll try and get through this as fast as I can. I swear. I mean, I know you all want to go home, and yeah, we're all kind of over talking about the conflicting law just for the 16-year-olds. So, in Queensland, they cannot consent to sexual activity until they are 16. That means they cannot have any sexual activity legal until they're 16, such as hugs, kisses, holding hands. That is off the cards. But they can fly a plane solo. Anyways, moving on. But the Family Court Law of Australia views their wishes about their parenting and which parent they may live with, if any at all, because they are viewed at the age of 16 through the courts of Australia as mature. Just not mature enough to legally hold hands, but they can fly a plane. I know it's getting confusing, it is. Moving on. They can obtain their learners to drive at 16 with a parent or an adult supervision, but they did just maybe decide if they were going to have a parent in their life altogether. So this could be a bit of a problem, but any adult will do. We don't really care about if that adult's safe or not, because, you know, they're mature enough to make up their own mind if that person's a pedophile or not, or whatever the person might be. But, yeah. So at the age of 14, this one gets a bit confusing. So we've got to go back a couple of years here. So we're just going to go back to like 2 years before 16 and when they're 14. And you know what, like, this one's been a bit confusing for some people, so I'm going to spend my time on this point. So at 14, the child, through their Medicare and their My Health record, they became automatically able to access that, and it automatically removes the parent off. So there's been some cases, which you might have heard about, I don't know if you have, I'll tell you about it now, where some parents in Australia have gone to like enroll their kids, especially at the start of 2026, they went to enroll their kids in schooling and change schools or whatever it might be, and you know, you have to provide their record, you know, their vaccination record and things like that. Well, the parents went in there and they went into their MyGov, and their kids have always been in there, like, hello, they're their kids. But all of a sudden their kids are not there. And naturally, they got a bit stressed and they started looking into it and discovered, well, no, at the age of 14, the child now has to go and get on their own MyGov and activate that. And I'm telling you right now, that shit is hard. I can't even do that myself. Like, I cried the other day trying to get into my MyGov. That linking thing, but from the reports I'm hearing from these parents, like, the kids don't even want to do that. I mean, they don't want to grow up that quickly and they don't want to deal with that government shit. I mean, has anyone been on a government website lately? Like, man. So, yeah. So they can access their records. I mean, from 14, they can access the records, but yet they still haven't been able to have any sexual activity. Just remember that for another 2 years they'll be having sexual activity. Yep. And that's all legal. That's the legal. Yep. Okay. So moving on. This one's a good one. This one's a really good one. Okay, bear with me with this one. So in Queensland, they can change and apply for without parental consent. But we don't, maybe the parents aren't even around anymore, so it doesn't matter. Like, I think parents were gone at 14, weren't they, when they did the Medicare MyGov thing? I mean, I'm not sure, but anyways, moving on. At 16, they can change the sex on their birth certificate without any parental or adult consent. But they are still not allowed to have sex. Oh no, wait, maybe they're only allowed to have sex right now. Well, I mean, yeah, something like that. But they might be confused because, I mean, they're changing their identity, so they may not know what sexual activity they're going to engage in, but who knows? Maybe they can check their health record for that. Maybe my gut can give them some advice, but, this one you guys might know. Okay, so I wasn't going to disclose my age, but I'm an 85 baby. I'm from the 80s. The era where they said, we're the last of the good ones. And I agree. Who else agrees? Yeah, I know. We had it all, didn't we? But this is the part that you guys might know, and this is the part I always knew growing up, and this is the only part I ever knew, and I think this is the only thing that existed then. Now, I'm now nearly 41, 22 years ago, but if you just go 2 and 2, it's only 4 years ago, right? Maybe, if you're Albanese, I could get away with that, you know? Believe me, I'm only 4. Is it 2 plus 2 equals 4? It's not 22 years ago. Anyway, so back to it. So you guys here can guess it too. And in Queensland, but this is actually all over Australia, and if you're an 80s baby, and probably mostly everyone should know this one, because this is the only one that makes sense to me, you cannot buy alcohol, smoke cigarettes, or gamble until you are 18. Well, and that sums it up, people. Do we have any questions?